What's up? This is Squad 2440. We're following to 17 video. Today we'll be doing some repoing here on the Square Farms map. We'll be hopping here in our 2019 Chevy 1500 Silverado Trail Boss, and we'll be making our way over to the repo shop. Today we'll be using the Kenworth T8800 rollback along with a Ford F550 service truck with a deck over wheels trailer to repo a few equipment and also a few trucks here on this map. They're scattered all around the town, which will be a bit of a challenge. We'll be having to go by a few shops and also a few houses along with a few businesses to kind of find where exactly the vehicles are. I haven't done a repo video in quite some time, and I do appreciate all the support and requests for one. These are a ton of fun. Repoing is where we go after vehicles or even toys or equipment where loans are taken out, people borrow money and then do not pay back. The bank wants to get back some of the money by taking the vehicle back and then reselling it at an auction. So that's kind of what we do, is we take it back, give it back to the bank, and then they pretty much sell it. Now it is a pretty long commute over there to the shop, but using this 2019 Trail Boss is one epic truck, very special truck by Chevy. It's kind of like an off-road truck ready to go off onto those trails, which is pretty cool. I do have some fun with it on the weekends for camping if you guys would like to check out all of those videos. We hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going well so far and hope yours is too, and I hope you guys do have a great week. It's going to be a pretty epic week, and I do have some very big surprises to come here on the channel within the coming weeks, so if you guys are excited for all of those. Our tow shop is over here to the right in the distance, and you guys can see back there I do have some vehicles from a previous repo video. I've gotten a ton of requests to kind of store the vehicles here, kind of make it a bit more realistic, and I do strive for the realism, so that's kind of why you guys see that we do run rollback right outside, since we will have to kind of look through which ones I do want to trade in at a later time. I think we'll be just kind of parking up right about here. This looks like a perfect spot. Up first, we'll be going after a red, smaller telehandler here on the top side of the map. We'll kind of close this up, you guys, and see the deck over wheels trail, which is pretty cool. And we have the 2011 Ford F550 service truck. Now, the big thing with this is nobody would really know that this is a repo truck. That's going to be very big, a lot easier for us to kind of drive by houses or even drive by right where the equipment is, because people just see an average truck driving around and not a tow truck. So it's a big bonus about taking this. Also, it is a piece of equipment, and I do not really want to take a tow truck. It's a lot easier with a trailer also, and we do get to feature different vehicles. Some people do use trucks like this, or they only use a rollback, so it's nice to kind of change it up, since I usually only use the smaller wreckers, heavy wreckers, and rollbacks. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. It's a ton of fun uploading to YouTube every single day, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible. It's a ton of fun, and I really do appreciate it. So up first, we'll be kind of making our way over to the shop. It's where it's always stored. If it's not there, we'll definitely go to the other place, and I believe it's actually this next turn. Yeah, it will be this one, and then it's a little bit down, and then we it should be there on the left side of the road. If you haven't already, I do recommend you turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a new video here on the channel. And you guys can go over to Instagram and Twitter at Square2440 and give me a follow. But as you guys can see up here, to our left is a red shop, and take a look, that parked right next to it is that, which is nice. So I think we'll kind of just turn our hazard lights on, kind of pull up just a little bit. We do want to check to make sure it's a correct VIN. You do not want to be taking a vehicle that is not yours. That would end up not going well for the company, for you, and for our reputation as a good towing company. We'll be coming over here. We actually do not have any towing jobs, but take a look at that correct branding, everything like that, and the VIN should be right over here. Now, the VINs are in many different areas, and that is the correct one, and it does have the bucket. We'll kind of come back here, kind of check that out, and you guys can see perfect match. And we do have the keys for all of the vehicles today. The bank always gets a copy. Different banks do that. In our bank, the one that we do do a lot of the work for. They give us a copy because they take one from the customer. As you guys can see, we now got this, which is pretty cool. Since there's a lot more weight here in the back, I'm actually thinking it will be safest for us to back it on. Now, this is a bit larger of a telehandler than what we were really told, but it should be able to fit really good here. As you guys can see, looks like it will fit, and nobody is kind of coming out of the shop. Also, by just looking around, looks like nobody's really at the shop, and you guys can see we might run into a bit of a problem there. F550 is squatting quite a bit there. We'll pull forward just a little bit. Maybe driving it on would have been better. We'll definitely have to watch that out, but you guys can see we are squatting quite a bit. Usually, though, once we possibly put up the ramps, nope, it's just continuing to squat, so that will be a bit tricky, but the F550 should be able to bring us back over there to the shop. And we do have one more to do here with this setup, which is a smaller dozer. Should be able to fit no problem here on this trailer. Now, I am trying to be a little bit more careful just because the back of the truck is a bit lower. You guys can see, take a look at that squat. Really haven't seen a truck squat like this, but like I was saying, it is a bit on the bigger side. And let me know, guys, should we have loaded it on by driving it forward or backwards like I did? Sometimes you do it for different reasons, but I think I should have probably drove this one straight forward. I will actually be going the next street over. We are here on the Square Farms map. I did have to delay the release by a few weeks. Hopefully now it should be released within the coming weeks. I am trying to work out all of the errors, give you guys an error-free map. That will be a pretty big thing. And you guys can see, wow, we really kind of went out of the way for this one. I do apologize for that. I am still kind of learning it. Which way will be shorter? It looks like this one will be. So we'll kind of take this turn. Turning with this isn't that bad. Usually sometimes when you are squatting quite a bit like this, the front is very light, but not light whatsoever, which is a big bonus. Really does show that even though this Ford is squatting, it's still doing great overall. And I think we'll take the next street. Yeah, that should be good. Now, we do actually have to download this to head to the next one. A bit of a fast turn there, not the best thing to do, and I believe that this does not have a really good first-person view, so that's why you guys do not see me using all of the first-person views. But we are kind of back here at the shop. We actually do have a repair shop right over there, which is pretty cool. Taking a little bit of a wider turn here, but like I was saying, very busy day. We still have 3 more vehicles. We have to get 2 trucks and 1 more piece of equipment, so let's kind of go get that dozer. And for that dozer, we will not be unloading it. We'll just kind of keep it on the trailer, and I will unload it off camera. But no towing today. I just kind of organized a bunch of repos. Repos do give us a lot more money than towing, and towing is like on an on-call basis. This is like the bank gives us a lot at once, or whenever they do not have paying customers, they kind of want to get it as soon as possible, and that's why they call us up. But as you guys can see, we'll fold up those ramps, and next up we'll be going after a dozer. Should be at one of the local shops, another red shop, which is pretty funny that we are repoing 2 pieces of equipment from red shops. As you guys can see, the service truck is pretty cool. It is here in dark blue, which is a company color. I thought the dark blue would be pretty cool, not to have it completely blacked out, but the blue really does make this truck stand out. Maybe might look into kind of a flatbed or get a tow bar for the underneath of this. I think that that would be very interesting to do, have a hidden tow bar. And you guys can see we are coming up here on this shop, straight ahead to the right. We'll kind of drive by. If it is there, we'll drop the ramps, run over there quickly, and we'll pretty much take a quick look at it. We'll kind of keep driving by. You guys can see we are cruising. Take a look at that. I see the dozer right over there. And we'll definitely come to a stop now. Turn on our hazard lights. Let's kind of take a quick look. I mean, like I was saying, we pretty much, if anybody was asking, we could just ask if they do need any service. We'll come over here now. Let's kind of take a quick look. Looks like a little bit on the older side, but it looks like they did buy it used and also took out a loan. And you guys can see it is a corrective in, which is good. We'll kind of hop here, raise up this blade just a little. And this is a pretty cool dozer. I do plan on featuring this here in a few videos. I mean, this should be very interesting to use. And we'll kind of load this on. Now you guys can see running into a bit of a problem here with ramps. I just pulled the truck forward and fixed the ramps, which is perfect. We'll be coming over here and we'll now be loading up. Now this is a bit heavier of a dozer, but this trailer should be able to handle it. Take a look at that, guys. We're going to put it right over the axles, trying to distribute the weight evenly. That looks to be perfect, and repo number 2 of today is successful. We now have 2 more, which means we'll be switching over to the Kenworth rollback. If you do have any cool video ideas, always let me know down below in the comments. I really do enjoy uploading every single day to YouTube, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible. I put a ton of hard work and time into every single video, and currently I'm trying to use more high quality mods and equipment in my videos to up the quality, and pretty soon, once FS19 comes out, which is going to be very exciting, I will be switching over to 4K resolution videos, and I think that that will be pretty exciting. Now, you guys can see just about to arrive back here. This Ford is doing a lot better towing this than the Telehandler. I think it's just because we position the weight a bit better, but we'll be coming over here to our left. We'll kind of pull and not unloading it just because we'll be saving quite a few minutes, and I always do like to be efficient and be productive here in all of my videos, and sometimes we just kind of do not really unload it sometimes, just to kind of save a little bit of time. As you guys can see, got this parked up. I will be doing that off camera. Up next, we'll be coming over here to the Kenworth. You guys can see it's a twin steer, I believe. I mean, this is a massive one, which is pretty cool, and we've used a lot of the other ones lately, so I thought we'll be using this one, especially since this does have a pretty cool first-person view also. We'll kind of get this turned on. You guys can see twin steer. I mean, pretty cool one. And up first, we'll be going after a Toyota Tundra. Looks like it will be at a warehouse. We just got a tip a few hours ago from a customer and who was an informant for us. So we'll now be leaving here en route. You guys can see that we do have strobe lights and beacon lights up top. I do try to be as realistic here in my videos. I really do enjoy doing it. It does add to my gameplay, and it's like my uniqueness of my videos, being as realistic as we possibly can. I believe it's actually on this street right over here. Would definitely indicate trying to use my turn signals more, all of those things, and trying to use cones also in those videos that do use them. So hope you guys see that I'm trying to put a ton of effort, trying to make all my videos as realistic as possible. Now, I believe it's this street, but it could be the next street over. We'll have to kind of keep driving, but I'm thinking it is this street. Let's kind of take a look, and it looks to be the, let's see. Nope, it is this one. Got it right on the first try. It looks like there's no truck over here, so we'll kind of just pull off to the side road just like this. We'll kind of just take a quick walk around back. Now, we do have the keys to it. If it is here, we'll just hop in it, and let's kind of sneak along the building, and let's kind of take a peek. As you guys can see, take a look at that, guys. The Toyota Tundra is here. This is pretty much a work truck. It looks like really good condition. We'll now come over here to check the VIN pretty close, and take a look at that, guys. Looks like it is a correct bin, which is perfect. We'll be hopping here on the inside, and we'll be loading this up there onto the rollback. Now, this is one pretty cool truck. Really do like it a lot, and I did feature this in a mod review not too long ago, if you guys would like to check that out. Now, we were pretty much there in a little bit of a tricky area. Looks like there's a collision there on the building that has caused a few problems, because even walking along there, we did have a few tough times. But you guys can see now getting this working, which is nice. Now, I believe that we do have the locking script on this, which will be perfect. We're going to lower this down, hop here in the Tundra, and I think we'll back this on. Backing on is not only a little bit easier because of how we are positioned, but it will be a lot easier to kind of unload it. You guys can see got it all loaded up, which is good. I really do like this twin steer. It's one just massive rollback, and I really do like pretty cool looking trucks like this. We'll kind of lock this. Now, sometimes the locking scripts do kind of move trucks around. Looks like this one has a really good locking script, which is nice. And now, guys, take a look at that. Our third repo of today was very successful. If you do have any cool repo ideas, let me know. I would like to try to feature one every 1.5 weeks here on the channel. It's a ton of fun, and I will be doing some multiplayer ones coming this summer. Now, those will be very interesting to do in multiplayer. So, it looks like we are in that tricky situation where we have to go back all of these streets, which is no problem. And then the next truck is a work truck, and I believe it will be parked at an office building. So, we'll kind of go by there before we swing by his house, and it is kind of office hours also. As you guys can see, this Kenworth is doing a really good job, no problem whatsoever. And I think we'll just be kind of taking a left over here now. Sometimes, especially different parts of the town, is a bit tricky to kind of go to the others and kind of block by block, but I do a pretty good job, and I still am learning the map. But like I was saying, guys, I hope you guys are excited for the release. I did not want to delay it. I want to release this to you guys, but I don't want to release it full of errors, and that's why I am pretty much holding off just a little bit longer for the release, because I want it really good. And I'm actually thinking about making a back entrance to the lot now. Sometimes, security reasons wise, that might not be the best decision. That's kind of why I was thinking maybe not, but I think it might be a little bit easier instead of kind of driving around it. Let me know, guys, should we do it for our convenience, or should we kind of keep it as is, that we only have 2 gates, not add a 3rd one and stuff like that? So let me know if we should do that. I really do appreciate all of your feedback down below in the comments. It's a ton of fun responding to all of you guys. I put a ton of time and effort, and I do it every single day. Respond to just around 99% of all the comments here on the channel, and I do appreciate it. And it's a lot of fun just interacting with you guys, having conversations down there. So if you want you guys to drop something down below, and I will definitely kind of respond to. We'll be hopping up here, and if you haven't already, stop by the weekly streams. I stream every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be adding another day. Now, this repo video is pretty long, but like I was saying, up next we'll be kind of just going over and doing the last one of the day, which is a 2012 gray Ram regular cab flatbed. It should be just down the road from us. I do enjoy doing these longer videos. These are a ton of fun, and these are pretty highly requested ones to do longer ones. So if you guys do like them, let me know if I should do longer ones also, because I really do enjoy doing them. But my average time is just around 10 to 15 minutes now. Coincidentally, our truck is right next to the other place that we did a repo earlier today, so that will be a bit tricky. Hopefully they did not see us, or the neighbors did not kind of spread the word that repo companies are out today, because we are getting these vehicles, and that is perfect. The banks will be very glad at us. Take a look at that, guys. It's right over there, which is nice. We'll actually kind of just drop this down. That looks to be matching everything, and we'll kind of just tilt this down. That looks to be good. Turn on our beacon lights, hazard lights. We'll run over really quick, check the VIN, and that will pretty much be it. Take a look at that parking right underneath the tree. Hopping up there, standing there on the wheel. That is a correct one. Take a look at that. Looks like a push bar, custom exhaust, custom flatbed, and custom sides added on. And I did feature this in a review if you guys would like. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's repoing video here on the Square Farms map, where we repoed a few trucks and a few pieces of equipment. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.